Hi, welcome to the Resources Roadhouse. I'm Wally Graham. I'm in Melbourne at the Melbourne leg of the new World Metals Investment Series, and I caught up with Azure Minerals Managing Director, Tony Rovira. Tony, welcome back to the Roadhouse. It's been a while.
Thanks, Wally. It's been great.
All right, so Azure Minerals, your Andover nickel discovery, you're still drilling there because it's the gift that keeps giving. It just it continues to grow.
Absolutely, yes. We've still got a drill going there. We've been drilling continuously, diamond drilling, for over 2 years now, and we're still having really good success. We're continuing to hit nickel and copper sulfide mineralisation in just about every hole, and the project continues to grow.
All right, so drilling, as you're saying, you keep on drilling. Obviously, you've got good access to the rigs.
Yeah, absolutely, yes. Well, we started off 2 years ago with 3 rigs going. We have dropped that down to 1 rig now, but it's enabled us to have a greater the ability to specifically target what we're doing rather than pattern drill everything. We're specifically targeting these anomalies, and we're having great success in hitting them.
I suppose, like you were saying, okay, you had the 3 rigs out there, now you've got the 1 rig because you sort of know where it's all centralised.
Yes, that's it, yes.
Yeah,
and also we have a large number of regional targets, which the rig is now getting out to test occasionally too, and so there'll be some really positive news coming out about that in the near future, I hope.
All right, so and there's a resource there yet?
Yes, we've got the resource on the Andover deposit itself, which is a bit over 4.5 million tonnes. Contains about 75,000 tonnes of combined nickel, copper and cobalt. And then we drilled out the Ridgeline deposit that's right next door to that. The resource for that should come out around about the end of this year. And then we are undertaking a scoping study that will combine both Andover and Ridgeline into a single operational model.
Well, you know, from discovery to a resource that size, you know, in only the 2 years, plus, you know, with obvious room for more, then things are looking pretty encouraging.
Oh, very encouraging, yes. And as I said earlier, we have a multitude of targets that we've yet to drill, and most of those that we've tested have come up positive for hosting sulfide mineralisation. So we'll continue to drill. And in a parallel pathway, we're also doing the development studies. So with the intention of having a scoping study perhaps in the first quarter of next year. And then if that's positive, then we flip straight through into a feasibility study. But all the components of the scoping study that we've been doing so far have been coming back very positive. So obviously the resource is the first one, but metallurgy and mining studies and environmental studies, all of those things are underway and have either been completed or are nearing completion.
All right, well, the Andover discovery, like when you first made it, sort of did, it set the place a rocking, let's say, and it's things have settled back as people have sat back and had a look at what's going on. But I think people are still sort of anticipating a little bit more to come.
Oh, there's a lot more to come yet. What we could see, if all works out to what we would like to do, we'd see a central processing facility to produce nickel and copper concentrates, which would be fed by a multitude of different mines, deposits and hopefully mines surrounding it. So a hub and spoke model, multiple mines feeding a central processing.
All right, well, that's a different kettle of fish that we'll have to talk about later on.
That's it.
All right, but until that time, Tony, it's always great to catch up with you and hear what's going on at Azure, and we look forward to catching up again very soon.
Thanks, Wally, it's a pleasure.